Hi, I am Khalid Prashad, and this is uh, GraphPath, an AI-powered career intelligence platform built using CognoDB as a graph database. The goal of GraphPath is to help a user understand what skills they need for the target role, identify their skill gaps, generate a prerequisite-based learning path, and explore the relationship between skills, technology, projects, and resource. I have also integrated Groq using the OpenAI SDK to provide an AI assistant grounded in the graph path. This is uh, this is the graph path dashboard. The user can uh, select the target career role and that explore the requirement and a learning path associated with that role. For demonstrate, I will use senior backend engineer. This is yeah. This is the role detail screen. Instead of treating a role as a flat list skill graph path represent that career information as a connecting graph data. A role can uh, a role can require multiple skills, and those skills can be connected technology project resource and prerequisite skills. These allow us to reason about the relationship between the different piece of career information. For example, a senior backend engineer role requires skills such as system design, uh, API design, distribute system, technology, right? And Docker and other backend related six skills. The next step is skill gaps. Here the graph path compared the user's existing skill against the skills required by the targeted role. The important part is that this is not just an AI generated recommendation. The comparison is based on the graph relationship. User has skill and compare with required skill, right? They like catching and Redis and DevOps Docker, right? Yeah. This result is the demonstratic skill gap driven from the graph. Once we know which skills are missing, graph can be determine uh, what the user should learn first. The learning path use the prerequisite relationship in the graph. So instead of simple saying learn these 10 technologies, the system can determine an order based on relationships such as skill A, prerequisite of skill, right? Uh, right. This makes the learning path more explainable and useful, right? This is one of the main reason I choose the graph database for this project. Now, this is core graph experience. Here we can visual explore the relationship stored in CognoDB. We have different node type of include role, skill, technology, project, and resource, right? And such as the represent the relationship such as request, use with, demonstrate, teaches, and pre-request of, right? request, use with, and demonstrate, and teaches, and etc. etc. Right? So, uh, let's see. Yeah. Here, this is the completely drag and drop and movable. Nodes are movable, so the user can rearrange the graph, and the canvas itself also movable, right? And uh, which makes larger graph easier to explore. Uh, we also have a zoom control for navigate a larger graph. And when I select a node graph, any specific focus to see, right? Focus on the relationship and provide the information about it's a connect node. The graph index also allow me to find a specific node without manually searching through all of the visual result. This is where CognoDB provide more value than a traditional relationship representation. Instead of querying the isolated record, we can navigate the relationship between carrier concept. Uh, we have like uh, uh, finally, I added an AI carrier assistant. The important architecture, the decision here is the AI is not a source of truth. The graph is the source of truth. So this saying that any like what a Docker things like it's provide you some result like any other things like missing rows etc everything. So it's providing you something result as a proper manner. So like let's we go on dashboard. We have an I've also applied here also. So when a user asks a question to apply the further determine the intent, it then you user use and allow listed application service to retrieve the retrieval information from CognoDB. Only after retrieving those verified graph facts does the AI generated in a neural language explanation. So the architecture is essentially user intent and graph cogno. Uh, yeah. So if I was talking about, see, this is our architecture of AI architecture. So user intent graph, uh, like CognoDB, right? Cypher is you know that this is related to Cogno and verify the graph facts and AI and answers, right? So these things. For a learning path request, the application retrieves the pre-request relationship from in graph and gives that the context or to the AI. This helps reduce the become hallucination because the AI is not being asking a invent a career path actually, right? AI is not create any uh, invent a career path. So yeah, okay. So uh, if like so at a high level, the architecture consists of a Next.js application, a API route, and application service, CognoDB, for graph request, like the like yeah, and Groq for an AI layer. So I am using the uh, I'm using OpenAI compatible endpoint. See this one, these things. Uh, all AI call happen server side, so the API key is never exposed to the browser. So summarize. So to summarize the GraphPath comment, three main ideas. First, CognoDB provide the connected carrier knowledge graph. Second, deterministic application service use that the graph to calculate skill gap and learning path. Third is Groq Power AI provide a conversational interference over those verified graph facts. This gives the user not only an answer but also an explanation of how the answer is connected to the underlying career path. Thank you for reviewing the uh, graph path.